Hey everyone, it's Master Leaf here with a Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath commentary. Today we've got Panic playing as the pink GDI and Bravo playing as his favourite ZOCOM. He'll be in the left of Tournament Rift. My favourite map, and most players' favourite map actually. Very, very nice map in Kane's Wrath. Very flat, very open. Can attack multiple directions. And generally it's well balanced. I mean, it's pretty symmetrical, and yeah, amazing map. What can I say? Anyways, Bravo is going to start off by drafting one rifleman squad and a engineer. What is Panic, our lovely Panic, going to do? He's got two rifleman squads. They're overlapping, I think. Yeah, indeed they are overlapping. That is extremely intelligent actually, because you can mislead your opponent into thinking there's only one squad there when there's actually two, so you can really overwhelm his riflemen with the two squads. And of course Panic knows that he's ZOCOM. He didn't go for Bravo, didn't go for random, so there's no mysteries there. And Bravo of course is going to come into this base and see what the hell's Panic's going to do. And Panic, he's just going to go for a harvester and a refinery. And what's Bravo going to do? Yeah, he's going to do the exact same thing. Go for that harvester and go for his refinery, second refinery. Now, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure how balanced ZOCOM versus GDI are. I generally tend to think that GDI have the upper hand in this matchup because of their predators not being bugged. The experience bug is something that really handicaps ZOCOM. Predators give like the experience of a mammoth tank, which is completely ridiculous. Not sure how EA managed to release this patch without going over these things. I mean, really, isn't there any testing on EA's development team? Probably not. Anyways, enough ranting about EA and their terrible, absolutely terrible business practices. Here we go. We got Bravo. He's going to move out with his MCV. Going to expand with that MCV. Rifleman squad are just going to harass it. Nothing game winning there. Although it is a nuisance. Does cause one of those orange battle markers to show up on the screen, which can, yes, it can distract your opponent. And Panic, he's okay. He's going to set up his economy now. He's got 5 harvesters there with an unusual refinery placement. You don't often see refineries placed like this. But, you know, Panic being Panic, he does do this weird things. After all, he is quite a weird player. No offense there, Panic. And he's going to go for a power plant now. Probably going to go for another war factory. That's generally the norm in this matchup. Go 2 war factory pitbull spam or APCs, and then transition into aircraft. But you know, ZOCOM being ZOCOM and their extremely powerful aircraft, they'll be much better for making aircraft that can do a lot more damage than GDI aircraft. I mean, it's not the damage output of the ZOCOM aircraft that makes them so unique. It's the actual armor. The armor, the ceramic armor upgrade is just fantastic. Yep. Panic though, he didn't go for a second war factory. Instead, went for dual refinery at his expansion. While, I was about to say Barthez. I was about to say, okay, there we go. Bravo, he's going to go for an armory, so he's going to go for an armory. He'll be researching that Tiberium Field Suits upgrade, which upgrades all infantry units with ZOCOM. With the Tiberium Field Suits, increases their hit points. I think it doubles their hit points, and it confers the Tiberium immunity, which is always handy when you live in a world full of Tiberium. Although it isn't too bad in the yellow zone like this. I mean, in red zone definitely need Tiberium field suits, or you will be probably killed of radiation, which is Not good for your health, to be honest. And here we go. We've got Bravo with his pit bulls. He's actually got a lot of pit bulls, isn't he? Giving him the map control. Be able to quickly go around with the pit bulls, but it does look like Panic is going to respond with his own pit bulls here. And what's he going for now? Firehawks. Poor bloody hell. Fast take Firehawks for Panic. He does not care about those pit bulls being a threat, and he does actually deny the Orca Strike by Bravo, so Bravo not being able to scout what's coming. But I do think he knows about this tech here, since there was already a radar scan being used there. Generally, the GDI players use the radar scan and then follow it up with an Orca Strike to reveal more of the fog of war. And APCs just finished being upgraded with AP ammo. AP ammo is extremely lethal against infantry. Infantry will want to stay away from that. And Bravo's going to retreat with his pit bulls. Pit bulls no match for those AP ammo APCs. And what's he going to do about it now? He's got a tier 3 up. Want to make sure that he reigns the skies. Don't want those Firehawks to dominate the game. Generally, that's what happens in GDI mirrors. I think it does come down to whoever has the air superiority. And right now, I think Panic definitely has it, because he's got one airfield full of Firehawks, and it looks like he's going to bomb the airfield now. Oh, and if those Firehawks have the anti-aircraft loadout, those Firehawks of Bravo will be in serious trouble. But it does look like one or so Firehawks got destroyed there. I didn't see the exact amount, but he may have stratoed to his base. Probably wants to replace the airfield, if anything, to make sure those Firehawks do not die, because they are extremely valuable pieces of hardware. Do not want to expend them at all. And here we go, bombing the command post. Boom. Bombs it, and he also forces the sonic repulsion field, which does not kick into effect at the right time, but he still does pay the money for it. So that's what Bravo wants to see. Panic wasting money. And his construction yard, Bravo's construction yard, is under serious threat from those APCs, but those Predator tanks will be enough to scare them away. Don't want to waste anything, really. I think both players have the same mindset at the moment. They just don't want to commit fully, or maybe Panic does want to commit to losing those pit bulls there. Really, he didn't really accomplish much. Bravo had minimal losses. And where is the Marv of Panic? Here we go. We've got Panic's Marv, and he's also established a forward base with a refinery here. A lot of APCs, empty. Not garrisoned with infantry. You don't often see that. I guess it's just too much effort. And ooh, that has got to hurt, losing 2 engineers there. And what's this beacon? He has 4 Firehawks, I do believe. And Bravo's Firehawks are returning. He must have done a bombing run, and they do have the ceramic armor, so that makes them incredibly valuable to ZOCOM. Really, it's their only artillery unit in a way. I mean, it's the only thing that can cause harassment in the late game. Those and these mortar pit bulls, those are pretty good against taking out structures. And he could, speaking of mortar pit bulls, he could send those in and destroy the reclamator hub. Reclamator hubs are expensive to replace, and they need the technology assembler, not the technology assembler, the tech center to replace them. APCs, and the Marv is going to retreat. Is that really a good idea? Probably should escort, support those APCs with his Marv. That's going to be his primary meat shield, and the only means to take out those zoned raider hammerheads. This is where it gets exciting, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it gets exciting. Seeing these zoned raider hammerheads just kick butt. And does he have the scanner packs upgrade? No, he does not have the scanner packs upgrade. You would see that on the command post anyways. And wow, these things have amazing range. I mean, as long as he kites in and out of them, out of there, he should not lose those hammerheads, and they will be massive problem for Panic, since Bravo also has these Firehawks, and he has to move those Firehawks off the deck immediately, or they will get destroyed by the Marv. Come on, get it off there. And yes, he does just barely get his Firehawks away from the danger of that Marv, who will take out the airfield now, and he'll have to replace that if he wants to reload those Firehawks. And we've got Predator tanks by our ZOCOM player, which is incredibly rare to see. Predator tanks, and oh no, these Mammoth tanks are just going to kill them, and they're going to get immense experience. I wouldn't be surprised if any of them rank up now because of the experience that they gain from killing these Predator tanks. And what happened to his Hammerheads? Here, Hammerheads are coming in along with the Mortar Pitbulls, and the Mortar Pitbulls do kill the barracks so that he can't reinforce with infantry. Not that that matters, because these Hammerheads are just so lethal against infantry that it doesn't really matter. And those Hammerheads now just going to demolish this the back of Panic's base, and Panic, he'll be low on power shortly. He does have a couple upgraded power plants there, so it wouldn't really matter. And those Firehawks, they do not have an airfield to replace. Speaking of airfield, it doesn't look like Bravo has any build queue to replace to build an airfield, so he has to make something happen with these Firehawks immediately or lose the game now. It's all going to come down to these Hammerheads here and those Pitbulls. Will they be enough to take out the remainder of Panic? We'll have to wait and see here. And he should immediately take down those power plants and kite those Pitbulls as best as he can. And he does have a barracks, so he can make a metric ton of infantry, providing that Panic does not destroy that barracks. And Panic's other source of income, his spikes, will get destroyed. That's good there by Bravo. But he does lose a Hammerhead, and every unit counts at this stage of the game because he has no ways to replace those Hammerheads. And that one is empty, so he doesn't have to worry about evacuating zone troopers from it. I would definitely evacuate zone troopers if it was on low health. And he has to do something with those Hammerheads now. Kill the Mammoth tanks. Come on, kill the Mammoth tanks. Those Mammoth tanks will be a pain, and he does have a construction yard, so those he can replace the AA batteries that do get destroyed, and the AA batteries, he does need to build those now to kill those Hammerheads. And he has to micro those Hammerheads as well as possible to avoid the Pitbull fire, and that's what he's doing. He just still have a Mammoth. He wants to destroy that Mammoth because it is veteran. Come on, kill that. Oh no, he just barely manages to get that Regiment Hub, and he doesn't lose any Hammerheads, but it does look like Panic has researched the Tungsten Shells upgrade, and the Tungsten Shells will be all he needs to scare away those Hammerheads there. You want to stay away from Bravo. Want to stay away from those AA batteries because they will be pretty devastating against those Hammerheads. They're already a meaty as they are ZOCOM Hammerheads with the ceramic armor, but not so much if you're facing Tungsten Shells, which is pretty overpowered in my opinion. And really, Bravo is doing an amazing job here with just a handful of units. Can't replace the units that he has, and really he has to stay out the range of those AA batteries. And he does have 5 Hammerheads here. No ways to repair them. That's unfortunate. If he had an airfield, that would be immensely useful, because those Firehawks that he did lose would be doing a lot of bombing runs, probably taking out the power plants, and that would have been Bravo's game absolutely 100%. But he does still have the Hammerheads here, and he's looking for a base down here. I mean, he probably thinks that there's a few power plants he could snipe down, but no, it's not. His Panic's base is completely consolidated here, and he does not have a refinery, so he's just placing a refinery there now. And Bravo, he's just pumping out these rockets. He should probably send his harvesters to the blue, because there's so much blue Tyranium there. He's got 2 harvesters, the rocket harvesters, so menacing with their rockets. They're not even as powerful as a rocket squad, these harvesters. They're pretty useless actually. Really, I mean, they're only good against killing lone bikes. Even then they struggle to do so. And Hammerheads here, destroying another harvester. It won't be long before he loses all of his harvesters. Perhaps if there's a few Zone Raider squads in there, he should evacuate them. because if he evacuates his own raider squads with these rocket squads and the bunkers, he does have a rifleman squad, so he's going to set up a bunker there. Perhaps he should evacuate the zone raiders and put them inside the bunker, so they'll be protected while unleashing their really powerful sonic weaponry. They're really powerful, these zone raider squads, in terms of DPS. But it doesn't look like he's going to do that. He's going to garrison them. He's just going to leave a foxhole there anyways for good measure. And those watchtowers, they do have AP ammo, so this infantry has to destroy this construction yard now. He has to destroy it now, and that will be him out of the game immediately. What's he going to do about it now? Bravo had an amazing comeback here. If he can take out the remaining builders of Panic, I don't think Panic has a base anywhere else, and Panic does surrender, and oh my god, that was an amazing game. Really amazing. Wow, that was absolutely phenomenal by Bravo, coming back there with a couple of hammerheads just winning the game and destroying the Marv, and that just proves how really powerful and effective the ZOCOM zone heads are when used effectively. So that was pretty cool to watch. I really enjoyed seeing that. Don't often see ZOCOM come through in the end, but he did, and Panic is, he's such a good player. So have to congratulate Bravo there for winning that really good game. And as you can see by the stats, units pretty even. He both went for pibbles in the start and then transitioned, both trying to go for Firehawks, although ZOCOM, they do have the armor trait, the ceramic armor trait, so they'll probably win every time in that for the battle for the skies. They usually tend to win in that. For resources, it looks like Panic just got so much more resources, but just could not produce enough units in the end. He just got his technologist tech just got completely destroyed, so he couldn't build the units that he was probably hoping to build. So that was a shame. APC is obviously not the best unit to counter the threat of the hammerheads, but of course he didn't have a command post, so he couldn't really build slingshots, and slingshots would have been pulverized anyways because of the absence of the tungsten shells, and tungsten shells should be really the first upgrade of choice against ZOCOM. But yeah, that was a really good game. 15-minute game actually. Wow, pretty good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did enjoy it, be sure to subscribe to me, because that would mean a lot, and also like the video. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.